name is LoeyLane, and I'm so excited to tell you guys about my new podcast, Internet Urban Legends, with my BFF Snitchery.
We deep dive into the darkest corners of the internet to uncover whether some of the most notorious web myths are hoax or whether they're con. Internet Urban Legends, available exclusively on Spotify.
Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Hi, hello, my name is Loey. In case you missed part one, we are currently reading A Stalker's Diary together. This is a horror experience called Love Sam, and it's super similar to things I've done in the past, such as Simulacra. If you want to watch the first part, you probably should, because I don't think this part will make any sense, so I'll have it linked down below. But for now, let's continue to read Sam's diary. It's getting worse. This town left a disgusting crack on my heart, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. The voices I hear from the crack are getting louder. I see more and more eyes staring at me through the gap. October 13th, 2006. Miss Lasley gave us an easy poetry assignment for once. She said it's okay to make a parody of the classics as long as we stick to the ABCB pattern. So I took the liberty of letting my imagination go ABCB berserk. Here's a slight taste of my early work. Roses are red, violets are blue. My life would have sucked if it wasn't for you. Call me Sam Spear, or is it Holt Spear? I could have waited for Brian to ask for my help with his homework again, but I decided to make the first move this time. And guess what? He said he could handle it alone. Call me paranoid, but I'm worried I might have hurt Brian's pride. That's what happens when Sam opens her idiot mouth or uses her idiot brain. P.S. I've decided to carry my diary in my bag. The doors in the girls' dorm are way too easy to open. Not as easy as Stacy, though, if you know what I mean. I even saw one of the girls using a notepad to crack her door open. Besides, I have this weird hunch someone's been reading my diary. I've decided not to ignore this hunch. When I ran out of places to run, I had only one solution. Now my memories are scattered all over the dark. Now I must look for them. Oh no, do we have to find his memories in the dark? Brian's? I have no idea. You're kidding me. We have to... I indulge your gaze. I cherish your smile. This is terrifying. This is so scary, bro. This is so scary. We seriously have to go back into the bathroom? I already know that we don't. Be my endless sun rays. I don't know where the other one would be. Maybe we should sit down and start putting them in. This is probably the poem that we wrote about B. So I cherish your smile, I indulge in your gaze. Be my endless sun rays is probably last, and there's one more that should go here. I would have to assume. Ew, that was so scary. Keep me forever warm. What is that? Ew, 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 that's so scary. Did you see that? Oh! That's terrifying. That's so scary. Okay, so keep me forever warm, be my endless sun rays. October 20th, 2006. I was with Brian preparing for a rematch with the Hammerheads. I once again gladly gave him a hand with the non-important homework stuff. This is so scary. I must say, the teachers here don't give their poor students a break just because a test is over. It's not like I'm burdened with helping out, but Brian is really trying hard to get good grades. From what I heard, he doesn't have much to worry about going to college, since he's practically a local football star. Maybe his pushy police chief dad raised him to be an overachiever. It's funny how a model athlete like Brian got friends like Kyle, who always find excuses to pull him out of school. As long as you're a sports star, you'll end up with douches like him no matter how nice of a person you are. I don't speak with Kyle much, but I don't need to talk to know what he's like. First of all, his girlfriend is frickin' Stacy Lannings. The stare he gives me when I pass by is enough to creep me out for the whole day. It would be lucky if Stacy didn't come along and start yapping about how Brian is out of my league. She has Kyle to play with, so why would she even care? Like, ask your boyfriend out for a drive. Jeez. Have a nice life with him. So Brian can stay out of the poison he does not deserve. I'm so confused. Kyle could be it. Kyle could be it. But also, S and B, B and S, you know, like, wouldn't it be Stacy? I don't know. No, please. Hello? I wake up without waking up. Same rainy night. Hello? Did you want something? It's very late. My lifeless room, endless nightmare. I'm not answering. Oh, no, I can't. No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. What is this place? Is this a school? This is a boys' room. This is the boys' room. This is the boys' room. I think we're Kyle. I think we're Kyle. Oh my god! Oh no! No! Where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? No! What is that thing? That's so creepy. We're being punched for so long. Hey, I know that I potentially kind of sort of murdered you. No, 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 no! Oh my god, I think it opened! I think it opened, I think it opened. No, 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 no. Here we go! We did it! 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 This is for B. Don't pussy out. Wait, what? Don't pussy out. What? Did somebody put a camera up here? In the boys' room? You are nothing but trash. You belong here. Is there something in the trash can, I wonder? Oh, spray paint. There's a letter. Something tells me this is not going to be this easy. I know. Please, no. No, no. I want out. Oh, it's gonna get me! Oh my god, no, it's gonna get me! No, 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 no. Shoot! No. Crap! Oh god, okay, so you have to do that quick! No, no. Let me out! Oh, thank God. Whew! What is going on? Why is there all this stuff in my bed? What is happening? Like, what is going on? This is weird. There was a consulting session for Greenheart University student programs. They called it GUSP, LOL, WTF, at the gym today. I've seen its posters all over the school since the day I arrived. I had nothing better to do, so I decided to give a visit and spend my precious after-school time reading brochures. And once again, just like at the library, I was surprised to see Brian there. He was at the early decision program booth. I wanted to talk to him, but instead I ran for my room, jumped on my bed, and out of nowhere, a tear started to drop. I bet it was because of those stupid hearts. Yep, I saw those hearts again. Now they were on the gym walls, too. Whoever drew them must be very insecure about the relationship. Insecure like me. Deep down, I know I want my own hearts on the walls, too. But seeing Brian at the university booth felt like finally getting punched by reality. I have no idea what I'll be doing in a couple of years. I thought of staying here at Rosen Peak. But with Brian prepared to leave, there's just no point to it. No Brian, no hearts in the wall. God, it's like my brain's creating a storm. I'm just gonna lie down a bit. Hopefully I'll wake up next week. This is crazy! This is crazy! My life is nothing but a repetition of waking up with nothing to live for. Not even a false hope to look forward to this time. Long time ago, when I finally got to accept my feelings for Brian, I thought everything was going to change. But every day was still like every day. He was still a school star. I was still his friend. When you live in Rosen Peak, people expect things to stay the same. If anything changed between us, it could ruin B and everything around him. So that's how it went. Nothing changed when my whole world burned. I keep telling myself, maybe after graduation, I'll be able to express my feelings for him. I let the fire in my heart eat through my soul and body. I called myself a coward. But I chose to keep what little I had to enjoy. I was a poor kid, crawled up in bed. Her. Dude, I think we're Kyle. I think we're Kyle. Poor? Do I really deserve that charity title? Am I really the victim of all this? Who is here to judge me anyway? It's all over. Everyone left me. Why do I have to feel like I'm being chased? Like someone's always watching me. Like someone's always trying to judge me. How'd the invite go? She in or not? Oh, she's coming. Dorks like her can't say no to a party like this. Sweet. Time to give her the drama she wants so bad. I know I used half of this diary writing about Stacy being a bitch, but now she's just unstable. It wasn't even past the first class when I saw her arguing like crazy with Kyle. Heard her shouting something like, "I'm done doing stuff for you," before storming away. Then she saw me. I was her next target. She strutted towards me and said, "This is all your fault. Why don't you go back to San Diego?" What did I do? She was off before I could even open my mouth. I turned to Kyle for answers, but he was gone too. It was Kyle. And I bet you, I'm probably jumping the gun here. I bet you Kyle was writing the S&B hearts everywhere, making Sam look crazy. Come to think of it, I rarely saw them hanging out recently, but I didn't know things were this intense. Brian's been acting weird too. He hasn't talked to me much recently. He even looks at me somewhat more upset than usual. I finally tried to ask him what was wrong, but he cut me short, asking if I called him again last night. All I could give was a blank face until Brian said, "Never mind," and walked away. What was that about? What did he mean by again? Calling him in the middle of the night for no reason is something I've dreamed of, but that doesn't mean I actually did it. What's going on? It's because of her. The moment she came into our lives, what little I had to enjoy started to crumble. Only bad changes happen in my life, no matter how hard I try to protect it. A city girl just asking to become an outsider. That's all she was to me. Hell, that's all she was to everyone else, even to B. But then I saw them talking at the library. I couldn't see clearly, but I could know it from B's face. He was making her smile. It was another smile, taunting my feelings for B. No one would ever know what kind of emotions I was hit with at that moment. A change was happening and I didn't like it at all. Stacy didn't like it either. And she could never stand letting an easy social prey slip away from her. Naturally, Stacy took a peek into her diary one day. She took pictures of some of the entries and sent them to me and her gang. She wanted everyone to join her twisted and childish game. Oh god, I thought that was my computer. Bummer, was hoping to do nasty stuff to her drunk ass. Still can't believe Brian had to take her away like that. Well, needy like Sam do make some people feel sorry. She did mention something about her dad in her diary, but she has some nasty daddy issues too. Got an idea. How about we show everyone just how needy she can be? Kyle can literally catch these hands. Leave it to me. Just keep reading her diary once in a while. Kyle is the worst person I've ever known in my life. I don't even know him. I'm not even scared anymore. I'm just angry. Oh, we're in school again. We eat hammers for breakfast and drink their tears to wash them down, go golems. Is that Brian? That's them. No. November 6, 2006. I don't even know how to describe what happened this morning. This is messed up. My hands are shaking again. It started when I opened my locker and something poured out. For a few seconds, my brain was cut off from whatever was happening. When I finally looked down, there were dozens of pictures scattered on the hallway floor. All of them were pictures of Brian with gibberish written on them. The whole school was at the hall. They looked at the pictures, then at me, and then at the pictures. And Brian was there too. The face he gave me, the face of disgust. He turned away and left. He didn't even say anything. I tried to chase him, say anything to him. But the floor started spinning and people started whispering like they knew what was going on. The air soon began to choke my throat. I swept what was on the floor and ran off to class. Of course, Stacy must have something to do with this. I looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. The rest of the day was about nothing but avoiding eye contact with anyone. I can't sleep. Brian's not answering any of my texts. There's no one to talk to. I don't like this one bit. This is so much more over the top than I ever would have imagined. Like, I never dreamed. The diary had no special meaning to me. Not until I read about how Brian took that girl on a tour of the town. He had no interest in girls whatsoever, and suddenly he's hanging out with an outsider. That moment, I got tired of doing nothing. I knew I had to do something, so I gave Stacy an idea. It was going to be easy. Spike her drink, get her wasted, humiliate her in front of everyone. Humiliate the city girl in front of everyone. He's like very dead set on the idea that that Sam as like a city girl came into their little town and she's the outsider and boo-hoo. Like, shut up. Only then would she know her place. It could have been so simple. Only if B didn't get in the way. B kept saying that nothing was going on between them. But I wasn't about to believe everything was just rainbows and butterflies. How could you? Ooh, that's pretty. In my eyes, Sam was using Brian to fill her sad, empty life. I couldn't let that happen. She wanted drama she didn't deserve. She doesn't deserve shit. She doesn't deserve to get to barge in and start stealing the life I've only dreamed of. Stacy kept doing what she does best, digging into other secrets. She sent pictures of the little shit's diary pages to me. That's how I found out about their little trip to Colton Hill. It was our hideout since the first year of high school, and her presence turned it into nothing. How could B do this to us? The only way to break them apart was to show Brian what a creep she was. I kept reading the disgusting words she wrote on her diary. At the same time, I felt something. A reminder of how I felt when I fell for B. How I felt so right and terribly wrong. Screaming into my pillow never helped with making the feelings go away. Did you find the diary yet? Babe, I think you're taking this too seriously. Did you find it or not? Yeah, Kyle is taking it too seriously. I think she knows I'm sneaking into her room. I can't find it anywhere. Don't you think you're too obsessed with breaking them up? You're giving up now? Forget it. Please, babe. Maybe Brian doesn't even like the girl. I said forget it. What am I doing? I'm so tired. You should be tired. November 7th, 2006. The school counselor called me today. Mr. Ferns asked me if the rumors were true. Rumors that I've been leaving heart drawings all over the school. Rumors that I've been stalking Brian. At this point, the whole school must be out of its mind. I didn't even know the letters in the heart spelled S and B. And what, just because the initials are S and B, suddenly every name that starts with them are either Sam or Brian? And guess what even crazier words are on the streets? Sam Holt, the daughter of... So that's her dad. Screw you, Kyle, and screw you, Stacy. The daughter of that craves forbidden love. How on earth did Stacy find out about Dad? Why would she do so much to screw up my life? And where is she? Is she what? You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of waiting for Brian to listen to me. I'm tired of looking for words that describe this screwed up situation. I can't believe I have to go through this again, so far from home and so soon. Brian, please say something. I think that something was erased here at the is she. Like the is she. I think that, Kyle probably erased something there to like not incriminate Stacy. Then I remembered. She wrote something about her dad. It must have had something to do with her existence in my life. I started digging. It wasn't even a challenge. Keith Holt arrested for sexually assaulting a teenager. It was beautiful. I found the perfect ending. All I had to do next was fill the rest of my story. When I was younger and MySpace was still a thing, I was pretty heavily bullied throughout, specifically middle school. By the time that I got to high school, it kind of quieted down. I've never shared this story online. But for most of middle school, I was pretty heavily bullied. I remember in my old videos, I would always say like, oh no, I never went through bullying, whatever. And I would always say it because I had just left high school. And so I felt like, oh my God, I can't say that these people bullied me, you know, whatever. And I remember in middle school, there was this guy, let's call him Kyle. There was this guy named Kyle, and one day I logged onto MySpace, and my inbox was like flooded with all of these messages, and everyone was like, you're so sick, like why did you make this page, like that's so creepy, like you're so weird. And I was just like, what is going on? I look at this page that everyone is tagging me in, and it's like Kyle loves Loey, and it's like photos that people have like meshed together of like me and him. The bio is like, my name is Kyle and I'm so in love with Loey. I love her, big butt. Because that was how to insult someone, you know, when you're in middle school. And it's like all of these things, and everyone was like, how the hell are you gonna like make something like that? Like you're so gross, you're so creepy, like all this stuff. I was just like so confused. Like I obviously knew I didn't do it, but I just logged off of MySpace, and it was like right before a weekend, so I didn't go back to school. So when I go back to school on like that Monday or whatever, I walk up to him and I'm like, hey, did you know about this? Like, I just want you to know, like, this wasn't me. I would never do something like that. Like, I'm sorry, I actually don't like you like that at all. And he was like, oh yeah, it was a joke. Sorry, are you good? Like, are we good? He had like fully done it himself. And like, along with like all of these other like popular girls at my school. And those are the people that I finished high school with. So when like, I'm talking in my old videos, especially when I'm like 21, 22, 20, 19, I'm always like, oh yeah, I didn't experience much bullying because like I went to school with those people. You know what I mean? And I felt like there was no way I could ever talk about that kind of stuff. And now I'm 29, so I don't think about my childhood experiences. But it was huge, and nobody believed me. It came straight from his mouth. He was like, yeah, we did that. Like, we were just messing with you. Like, it was just a joke. It's because we like you. Like, we think you're cool. But the entire school thought I did it, and nobody ever believed me. It was literally one of the worst things that had ever happened. It was the worst thing that had ever happened to me up until that point. I guess, like, the reason that I'm saying it is because it's not even something I've really thought of, but I'm sure that even as we're looking at this diary and this like fictional story, it's probably digging up feelings for all of us to some degree, because we've all been tormented in some capacity like this, especially online. I kind of just wanted to share that like I went through that too. And for the record, like if you're someone who's currently going through this, I know that I have a lot of younger people in my audience, and I don't say this because I wish ill upon literally anyone, but I'm here, I'm living out my life and my dreams in the city that I love, being close friends with people that I adored my entire life. Like meeting every idol I've ever had. I am in a place where I have the coolest, best people surrounding me as well. Every dream I ever had has come true, and I'm continuing to work towards it every day. And those people that did that, the guy, he went to jail for many, many, many years. Many years because of some shit that he did. Never got out of that town. Other people never got out of that town. And not to say that that's a bad thing, because growing up in a small town, you know, there's always the mentality that like you'll never make it out, and if you don't make it out then you're failing or whatever. I wasn't focused on making other people's lives miserable. I was focused on school and my friends and my life. And now my life is in a very different place from where theirs is. That's my story. I love you guys. Let's get back to the game. Sam Holt calls Brian from a payphone in the middle of the night and silently listens to his voice. Sam Holt takes Brian's picture and keeps them hidden in her locker. I'm not going to read these because they're all gross and freak me out. Sam Holt draws hearts all over the school to let others know Brian is hers. A needy city girl with serious issues. She was a disaster just waiting to happen. No one, even Brian, would think otherwise. I made all the preparations while Stacy spread the rumors I created. I once almost got caught taking a picture of Brian using the restroom, but I kept going. Every picture I took was a love confession I could never make. Every heart I drew was my sacrifice for him. And in the end, I got what I wanted. When enough suspicion piled up on Sam, I stuffed all the pictures I took into her locker. It was a happy coincidence that B was there to see the spectacular unfold when it happened. It was over. Things were about to turn back to normal. Stacy's drama-filled head exploded. No. Hide, 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 hide. Hiding. Oh! Oh no. Okay. Okay. Book it as soon as you can sense the light fade. Good idea. I'm done watching you get away with the stuff you've done to me. Did you really think I wouldn't find out? That you've been using me to break Sam and Brian apart so you can have some fun with her? Well, I had my share of fun when I told Brian what you've been doing. You should have seen the face he made when I got to the part of you drawing those little hearts all over the school. Hope you enjoy your happy life now that there's no Brian to get in your way. Oh, by the way, I saw you staring at that college poster. What, did you like the girl in the poster too? Is that why you tore her face off? You need help. And don't bother calling. Stacy. Ugh. Wow. Please, man. Stacy got it all wrong. It's just a misunderstanding. I was just trying to prevent Sam from getting into your head. Please, B, don't do this. Text me back. Please. The day Stacy told Brian was the last day he talked to me. He was so angry at me. He would never understand what I did for him. Typical. So typical. Again, I was left alone to suffer. And this time, someone had to pay for it. Is he inside of a locker? It's the note. I have to put the note in the locker. He killed Sam. Kyle killed... That was so scary. Something. Oh, we have to run. 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 What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? No, no, we're surrounded. Oh God. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Oh no. That was so hard. That was literally so hard for no reason. So Sam gets a letter. Kyle clearly follows her to the hill, and this is where he's going to push her, because killing Sam is so much better than just being normal, I guess. I can't believe he pushed her. Did he mean to kill her? Waiting for someone? Kyle? What are you doing here? I knew you couldn't stay away from him. You know you don't deserve him. I don't know what you're talking about. Our lives are ruined because of you. Don't come any closer. Oh, he did mean to kill her. Oh, he definitely meant to kill her. No, 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 no. The note, it's in her bag. I gotta get rid of it. And that's where the stick comes into play, I bet you. Yep, already knew it. Kyle killed her over a school crush? What is this? Took the note out. Burned her diary. Or threw her diary out, rather. Oh, he didn't. He held on to it. October 20th, 2006. Oh, yep. Reading her diary. He did burn it. now what? We just walk away, go back to our life? Like, Kyle deserves everything that's coming to him. He ruined someone's life. He killed her. I can't see anything. Am I in the closet? Back in the closet, huh, buddy? It was an accident. I never meant to kill her. Or maybe I did. Did I? But does it matter now? Did any of what I did matter? I left the team soon after what happened at Colton. After that, the school. From what I've heard, Brian easily got accepted into the university. He left town right after graduation. The fact that he's a star athlete with a notable school record worked like a charm. He's been growing the idea of leaving Rosen Peak since his mom died. Living alone with his obnoxious dad didn't help much with being attached to his hometown. We never got to talk about it seriously. Brian didn't really want to. But every time he hinted about leaving, I tried so hard to ignore what it meant for me. Even those college posters all over the school were laughing at me. They were making fun of the impending doom. They were all saying, haha, you see? You're gonna die alone here. Maybe I knew. I knew that Bea took an interest in Sam just because she was a clueless new girl who was lonely enough to do anything for a guy who was nice to her. But jealousy is a strong creature. It quickly devoured my mind. Soon, anger took control of me. And I just needed someone to be mad at other than Brian. Even after he left me, anger stayed. It devoured me whole. And again, it's time to wake up. But wake up for what? To be greeted by the fact that I must start running around in circles again? That I must stick needles into my body so I can forget my past for a few minutes? It's just like that story Miss Lasley once told us about. The shortest horror story in the world. The last man on earth heard a knock at the door. I'm alone in my room. I'm alone in this world. There's someone knocking on the door. I don't know who it is, but I keep the door locked. No one comes in. No one goes out. Something just popped. I don't know if you guys heard that. Something just like popped. Moved. I'm so tired. I just want it to end. Let's just wake up. Let's just open the door. I don't care who or what is waiting for me. But what about my diary, the one I've been keeping to remind myself how I'm the victim of everything that's happened? I don't know what I would do without it. What will keep me from going insane? So here comes the big question. Should I keep it? We've been at this together this entire time. And so I'm going to ask y'all one last question, because I have no idea what's right here. I don't know if keeping it, I don't know. If he keeps it, he's stuck in this loop forever and never confronts his problems. That's true. That's true. No, because it's a loop. We want Kyle to get haunted. Yes, for evidence. No. A lot of you guys are saying just to be careful, because it's like, what if, you know, depends on if he's still alive. Ooh. Oh, that's tea. The cops might need it. Most of you are saying yes. There are different endings. The different endings depending on the choices made. Well, I also made the choice in the beginning saying, will Bea remember me? I said yes. I'm keeping the diary. That's what the poll says. That's what the poll says. That's what chat voted on. We're keeping the diary. We're keeping it. Should I keep it? Sure should, buddy. Sure should. Screw it. I'm not giving up the only thing that's left for me. Nothing's my fault. I'm not letting go of anything ever again. Oh, I can't get up. We are walking so slow. Literally so slow, it's insane. We woke up. It's daytime. We woke up. Oh my God. We woke up. It will never end. Wow. That's crazy. I wonder if I go back, if it'll let me go back, I would select to no. All right, so now chat, we're going and we're selecting no. No, it's time to admit, I've been keeping a memory of lies. I'm the only one to blame for what I had to deal with. It's about time I burned it. But what after that? I could open the door out of here, face whatever's waiting for me, or I could just stay with the fire and let go. Whatever the choice, it's time to say goodbye. And I think now it's time to burn. Burn, baby, burn. There we go. Such a better ending. This is such a better ending. We left. He's alive. And he's breathing just like she was. I was finally awake. My head was aching from the desperate pumping of my heart. My burning lungs sucked in air for what felt like an eternity. But I knew nothing was over. I needed to get what's coming to me. I told the police everything that happened 3 years ago. It won't fix what I've done, but at least I finally got the closure I deserve. I know it doesn't mean anything now, but goodbye, B. Literally insane. This was such a cool game, though. It took us literally 3 hours, 3.5 to get it all done, but we were at it, baby. I'm so glad we played. I really hope you guys enjoyed this because this was one of my favorite horror experiences to date. Because this story was sad and just heart-wrenchingly awful, but it brought up so many real feelings, so many true scary feelings. Beyond just horror, the feelings of being bullied or being ostracized from your community. It's something I think that we can all relate to in some capacity. And I just really thought this was such a fascinating experience. So I really hope you liked it too. Let me know what you do think of this in the comments down below. For now, I'm going to go ahead and go, but I want to say a big thank you to my subscriber, Missy, for being a member of this channel. If you want to join my channel memberships, get extra members exclusive content, including members only videos, polls to help me decide on new videos, as well as sneak peeks to what I'm working on, you can hit that little join button. It should be somewhere on the screen. We would love to have you. For now, thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you very, very much and I will see you in my next video. Bye.